Greetings, friends.
And welcome to Super Mario World.
Yeah, this is one of our favorite games from childhood, or one of my favorite games from childhood. Thomas actually is not the biggest fan
Well,
of...
I used to be like somewhat decent at it, but now I'm really bad.
I feel like 2D Mario and 3D Mario just feel so different, you know? He has so many more tricks he can do in 3D. In 2D, it's like, you know, you die so much faster, I feel like.
Yeah, but this is one of the earliest games we ever played with, like, Link to the Past, Mrs. Pac-Man, or Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah. She's not married.
She's a widow!
She's a widow,
Like,
damn! Yeah, no, this is like one of the earliest games I remember playing. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser's at it again.
As always.
Yep, as always. Yeah, no, I really enjoy this game. It's probably my favorite 2D Mario game. Maybe Super Mario Wonder will take its place when that game eventually comes out. But
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that one.
yeah, it looks really great. Yeah, let me get used to the physics. It's been like a couple of months since I've played this. Ooh, also, I have this set to widescreen on our TV. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna change that back in just a second. Or do you have the remote right next to us?
Yeah, I do. I can change that
Can
real quick.
you change it after I'm done the level?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, why does this look so weird to me? It's because it's set in wide. I don't think it's gonna adjust anything in the video. If it does, we can just start it over.
No, it
and
won't
re-record.
adjust anything.
Cool.
It actually looks on the laptop the same way that it does on the TV right now.
Except I think it looks a little less blurry on the laptop, personally.
And he doesn't look like as stretched.
Yeah, for some reason, our like hardware and the computer software system we use to record it like automatically fills games like to widescreen, but it doesn't stretch them as bad. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's also strange.
Yeah, because like I kind of would rather have the correct aspect ratios in our videos, but the thing is like we were trying to figure it out when we first started the channel and like spent like a couple hours trying to figure it out and like looking up a ton of different solutions on Google, like trying to figure out what could be the problem, and eventually we were like, well, you know, we could sit here for forever and try and figure out what it is, or we could just, you know, take it for what it is and be like, screw it. All right, can you flip it back now?
Yeah,
So,
I can do that.
if you hit menu, yeah, and then picture, and then just go down, and then I think if you hit left. There we go. Now it's in 4:3 on our screen. Sweet.
Yeah, and the aspect ratio thing wouldn't bother me so much, but it looks like the the little black bar on the left side is just a little bit wider than the one on the right side.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's how it is when we upload them to YouTube.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
really weird, and that's why I know it's not like in full widescreen. It's like almost 16:9, but
in
it's
weird
not.
screen.
Yeah. Sweet.
Switch Palace.
I accidentally ran into the pipe. Yeah, just because I've been glancing between the laptop and the TV. I meant to get more of those coins. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I never hit the timer. Can you tell me how long we've been recording?
Yeah, it's been 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, cool. So I'll just add 3.5 minutes to whatever this timer says.
Yeah, but we're gonna trim a little bit off the beginning, so probably like 3 minutes.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't really care. Like, it's, you know, 10 seconds. But I'm like messing up all over the place. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name's Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg. You weren't born in that egg? You're just trapped in it by Bowser?
And you can speak full sentences fresh out the egg.
Yep, fresh out the egg. Yeah, oh shit. Normally in that first part, you can throw that red shell and get a life if you hit all of the other Koopas. Here, let me eat
Those
them all.
groundhogs used to drive me nuts when we were kids.
I think this dude's name is Monty Mole. Our brother and sister are obsessed with him. Our brother specifically. Whenever we play Super Mario Party together, he's always Monty Mole.
Yeah.
Chomp chomp. But yeah, this is one of the first games I remember ever playing, and to me, this was always so much harder than Link to the Past.
Yeah, a lot harder.
I could never beat either game, but I got a lot farther in Link to the Past. I'm pretty sure the farthest I got as a kid in Link to the Past was the Thieves' Town? Or maybe the Ice Palace. Yeah, I think I got to the Ice Palace, and then you need the flute in order to get to the sixth palace, Misery Mire or whatever. And I couldn't figure out where to get the food.
Yeah, the furthest I ever got as a kid, I think, was I beat Hyrule Castle like the first time when you go in there to rescue Princess Zelda, and then after that, I was just like, all right, now what? Just like, I don't know where the fuck to go.
I'm pretty sure you got further. I mean, like maybe when you were like really little, that was like the furthest you ever got. Like when I was like a child, like 3 or 4, that was probably as far as I got to. And then I started to learn how to read, and I was like, oh, now I know, where I'm supposed to go. I opened up the map and I almost fell to my death. Give me that life.
Would those lives be Yoshi's if you didn't have Yoshi?
Yes, if you see the egg first and then it hatches into a 1-up, that would have been a Yoshi. Yeah. And I don't think this level's as bad because I got that yellow switch, so I'm pretty sure down below are a bunch of yellow blocks that would prevent me from falling, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm not even going to try. Those little Yoshi coins, I think they're called dragon coins for some reason. If you get all 5 of the ones that are in a level, you get an extra life, but there's no like completion for it. The only completion criteria for this game is finding all of the exits, and a lot of levels have more than one exit. In this first world, none of them do, but starting in World 2, like a lot of them do. And you can tell because when you look on the map, if it's flashing yellow, that means it just has one exit, but if it's flashing red, that means there's multiple.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It won't, like, change color once you found them either. So it'll, like, always just be flashing red. I didn't learn any of this stuff until high school, and we had, high-speed internet, YouTube, and Google. Yeah. Before then, I was just, like, bad at the game. And I'm, not great at the game, but I've beaten it quite a few times, and, I don't know if I'm gonna go for, like, 100% completion in this run or not, because beating Bowser is, like, kind of too easy, and then, like, the stuff after Bowser, like Star Road or whatever it's called, there's, like, Star World and then Star Road, I can't remember, but one of them has, like, some insanely annoying levels, and I don't know if I'm going to want to do all of them. So what's probably going to happen is I'm probably going to at least attempt to get up to Star Road. Like, I'll do all of... I might be calling these the wrong thing, too, but you'll see in, like, the next 10 minutes. I think it's called Star World. I'll beat all of those, and then when we get to the special worlds or whatever at the very end of the game, I might only beat a few of those, because there's one in particular called Tubular that I fucking hate. You have to, like, keep hitting these blocks that have those charge and chucks on top of them, throwing balls at you, and you have to keep collecting balloons and avoiding those freaks through the entire level. And it's just really annoying. As a kid, I did not know you could just step on their head like that. And I saw someone do it in a video. Yeah, I used to think you had to punch them. Boop. Boop.
The art in this game is really pretty, in my opinion.
I agree. Like, when I was a kid, I used to think it was so simple, and then I saw what the original 3 Mario games looked like, and I was like, oh. And, like, as I get older, I have so much more appreciation for it, like, all of the background stuff that's going on. And, like, little pattern details and stuff. And this was a launch title for the Super Nintendo. So this was, like, they were fresh out the gate working with this stuff. Yeah, Nintendo was really on their shit back in the 90s. I mean, they still pretty much are. But they were really, like, firing on all cylinders with the Super Nintendo. Yeah, look at this cool parallax scrolling. The front layer is scrolling at a different speed than the back layer. To give the illusion of depth. It's like we're in a really big 3D room. Whoop. Boom. Boom. Oops. Alright, gotta just wait for it to tilt back over. Boop. See ya. Yeah, the bosses in this game are really easy. That's I wouldn't say it's like a downside. But like, the challenge in the game comes from the platforming, not the bosses so much. Link to the Past, I think, has like some of the best bosses on the system.
Yeah, I feel like that's why I was like a lot worse at this game when we were kids, just because I wasn't super good at platforming.
Mario's defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. Yeah, platforming, you know, it's like typically classified as like a kid's genre or whatever, because there's hardly any story. It's, you know, pick up and play type of nature. But a lot of them kick your ass. You just die repeatedly, and usually like the deaths don't sting too bad, you know, because you know, oh crap, I want your cape, come back.
That Toy Story game we had was a platformer, right?
It was, but it was also like kind of just a bad game.
Yeah, it wasn't very.
Oh, come on back, Mr. Cape. Yeah, if I jump on him with Yoshi, then he's not gonna drop anything. But
Mr. Red Cape.
Mr. Red Cape, ¿dónde está? Okay, stop, you.
If you go all the way back to the start and just stand there for a couple seconds, oh.
No!
Did the ball of fire hit him, or was it the football player? I couldn't even tell.
Pretty sure it's my ball of fire.
I was gonna say, I didn't know friendly fire was a thing in this game.
I'm just gonna leave Yoshi. Sorry, bro. I think I'm gonna get another one pretty soon, though, so I should be okay. Is this? Oh, man!
Just in time.
How about this? Yay! I'm like really taking my time for some reason. This is an issue I have with a lot of platformers. What is the deal with platforming games that have lives, keeping track of all of your lives, and then you save it and turn it off, and then when you turn it back on, it starts you with 5.
Right.
Like every time. It's like, what the frick's up with that? Sweet. Whee! And that's how you beat the game. Oops.
Key.
Yeah. I'm gonna go through the normal exit this time. I think I want Yoshi to get that key that's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is just adding to a tally next to my blue box, and when it hits 100, you get like a bonus minigame. Turn around. Is it flickering at all on our computer?
I don't think it is,
Like-
but I also haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah, like, because it's something about it on the TV, it seems like the brightness is, like, flickering very slightly. It's these AV cords. They're the same ones we use for our Super Nintendo, and they're old. And,
Or the N64.
What
We
did I
use them-
say?
The Super Nintendo.
Oh.
We use them for both systems, yeah.
Sorry, trying to avoid a baseball and talk about something unrelated.
Yeah, but this is the cables that give us the most problem. Like we've had times before, particularly with the N64 when we were trying to record, and it just like keeps blipping the whole time.
Yeah, and it's like, why? We just want to play Ocarina of Time and show the people of YouTube our 6 skills. Yeah, it might just look like slightly darker on the laptop. I can't tell for sure. There was like a moment where I looked over and I thought it was like blipping very slightly, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's blipping, but it definitely looks dimmer.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. That's like been a consistent problem with recording on our channel, where it's like brightness and darkness is just kind of like all over the place. Now I need that Yoshi! I need him! I need him! Freaking Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Alright, here. No. Frick your baseballs. Whee!
He must stand trial. It's not the Jedi way.
Damn, I didn't remember all that. All I remember is he freaks out and cuts off Mace Windu's arm, and then he's all ah, and then Palpatine gets that crazy happy look at his face.
Power!
Unlimited power.
Yeah.
Doom, 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 no, no, no. Doom, 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 doom. This
He
one
has
also.
full control of the Senate and the courts. He's too dangerous to be kept alive.
Oh, help me, I'm weak. Oh. Or whatever the hell he's saying. That is my favorite of the prequels, but I haven't seen any of the prequels in years.
Yeah, I'd say it's the best out of the prequels, in my opinion, too.
Yeah, just because it focuses on the thing that the prequels did best, which was crazy combat and graphics for the time. Might not look as good as I remember. But I do remember being super hyped, because like from the beginning they do like the Dooku fight, and then it's Grievous and like all the other crazy shit.
Yeah, that fight with Grievous was pretty crazy.
Sweet, and then here's this key. So many secrets. Secrets.
Yeah, I also think it's kind of funny how Chancellor Palpatine was like still defending his honor up until Mace Windu got his hand cut off. He was like, I'm too weak and blah blah blah, and Anakin was like, you can't kill him because yada yada yada. I'm like, it's pretty obvious the dude's like a Sith Lord. He's got a red lightsaber.
Yeah.
Who else has red lightsabers?
Yeah.
Not even General Grievous had red lightsaber.
Anakin forgot rule number 1 of Jedi school. Red lightsaber equals bad.
Yeah, like friggin' Chancellor Palpatine when he was getting confronted by Mace Windu and like those other guys, he's just like, it's treason then, and like whips out his red lightsaber. I'm like, that right there is your cue to kill him.
Yeah. Oh, but Anakin missed that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, karma's a bitch. He, you know, after that, he was like, well, let me go kill all these children.
Right.
Also, I don't know. It bugs me. Anakin's a dumbass.
Yeah.
Darth Vader, Darth dumbass.
Right.
Yeah, no, I do love those movies, but I don't think anyone is particularly too terribly bright. Also, I mean, there isn't, you know, too much of a plot going on. There are, you know, the big plot points and stuff that happen, but I feel like it's a pretty straightforward plot, you know, so no character needs to be like an absolute genius, but like Anakin is kind of stupid. I hate sand. It gets everywhere, or whatever the heck he says. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't remember what that's from.
It's from Clone Wars. He's like with Padme, and he's just
he
bitching
actually
about
says
Tatooine. Yeah, he's like, I hate the sand. Yeah, Anakin might be stupid, but Hayden Christensen's cute, so...
Yeah, and he did a good job of playing the role.
Yeah, it's just
they
it was
wanted him to
written
play.
really badly.
Like, they wanted Anakin to be a freaking whiny brat.
They really, really did.
He never listens. He doesn't understand. It's not fair. I don't remember like what all he said, but he was like whining about Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Just like telling him to stay behind.
Yeah.
While he went to Camino, I'm pretty sure.
It's not fair. Yeah, okay, so a lot of people really like the Clone Wars, and, like, the whole Coliseum scene is really great. The Coliseum scene is great.
With, like,
and
all the crazy monsters and then all the fighting.
And the opening chase scene is really great, too. Yeah, and the Coliseum scene ends with them confronting Dooku, and they, like, lose, but then Yoda comes in, and he's
just
like...
goes crazy, which is, like, a awesome scene,
Yeah,
in my
it is.
opinion. Like, I remember when we saw that as kids, I was like, holy
What
shit!
the hell? Yeah,
This dude who, like, walks around slow as hell, all of a sudden whips out a lightsaber and goes nuts.
Yeah, because, like, we had seen the originals when we were kids, you know, but we hadn't seen... The prequels came out as we were growing up.
Yeah.
And seeing Yoda flip around like that was nuts.
Yeah.
Especially because he was still a puppet in Phantom
Right.
Menace. Yeah, but, like, Clone Wars also has something annoying, and it's Padme and Anakin talking.
And laying around in a field of grass and
Rolling
being all weird
around
and
with
stuff.
the space rhinos
Yeah.
or whatever the hell. And then he, like, falls off, and she's like, oh my god, he's hurt. And then he's like, ha, just kidding. And then she's like, ha, he's so funny.
And I'm pretty sure
yeah.
it was, like, forbidden or something for them two to be in a relationship. So I'm
Yeah.
like, how did y'all even get away with doing that?
Yeah, the Jedi are supposed to be, like, celibate or something.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I'll be her protector," because they're in the beginning of the movie. There's that whole attempt on her life or whatever, and then they end up getting her decoy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so I think that he was just like, "Oh, I'll watch after her, cause like I love her." But I think, oh no, I did not know that that was gonna kill me. I think he's just like, oh yeah, we have like history together or something like that. At first she's like reluctant to do it, but then they roll around in the grass and fall in love.
Yeah.
And then when they go to Tatooine and his mom, he finds her and she's all fucked up and it's real sad. And then he's like, I killed them, all of them,
He goes into
the women and children even. I hate them.
They were animals,
and then
I slaughtered them like animals.
And then he's like, yeah, here are all of my red flags. And Padme's like, I'm into it.
Yeah.
And it's like, good God, girl, get out, please.
Yeah. She's like,
Yep.
man, I wish that bounty hunter had just poisoned me.
Yeah. With those weird centipedes.
Weird bug thingies.
Yeah.
They look disgusting.
Yeah. Early 2000s CGI centipede.
There used to be, in prehistoric times, centipedes that were like as big as people,
No,
which is like
thank you.
terrifying to me. I'm like, if that was, yeah.
You know what scares me?
Huh.
The ocean.
Oh yeah, don't even know like what's at the bottom.
Yeah, we
'Cause
can
it's
only
too deep.
we can only get so deep, and you know, like we can see everything up to a certain point. Even then, we can't see everything because you know shark attacks and shit happen. If everyone could see the shark attacks wouldn't really happen.
Yeah.
But like you can't hardly see shit, and then there's like so much unexplored stuff way below the Earth's surface.
Yeah.
We have no idea what's down there. Probably squids the size of like elephants.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Or bigger.
Anglerfish with teeth as big as dogs.
Plesiosaurs.
Plesiosaurs, yeah.
Loch Ness monsters and stuff.
Well, I don't know. Do they need oxygen?
I
Well, we would. I wouldn't know.
don't. Yeah, they might have adapted by now to not need it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. What if there's just like megalodons down there?
I wouldn't be surprised because, like I was about to say, I've been seeing a lot more posts recently of people finding megalodon teeth just washed up on the beach, which is like very unsettling in my opinion. I'm like, is there just like a bunch of megalodons down there?
I found this tooth that's as big as my torso.
Nah, they're like literally as big as your hand.
Oh, not that big, but
Yeah.
still terrifying.
Giant teeth.
Ugh, no, thank you.
There's all kinds of unknowns down there. There's known knowns and there's known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns.
What are you talking?
Things that we
about?
don't know that we don't know.
The unknown unknown.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
Okay.
It's from Boondocks.
Okay. Yeah, no, now I remember that.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah. Boop. 26.
And then he just starts like quoting lines from Pulp Fiction right after that.
Does he?
Yeah. Because Riley was like sitting there going, what? Every time he said something weird like that. And then he was like, what country are you from? What? What? That ain't a country I ever heard of. They speak English and what?
Okay. Yeah, no, I freaking love the Boondocks, but that's a show that, like, every time we have it on, it's like a background show for me, because there's, like, I mean, there's, like, plot episodes for each, plot for each episode, sorry. Talking and trying to focus on, like, moving shit at the same time in a video game is a little difficult. There's plot for each individual episode, but there's no overarching plot, so it's kind of like one of those background shows for me. You know what I mean? So, like, I remember, like, certain moments, but I can never really remember, like, total episodes. Except for, I remember the one where, like, KFC ran out of chicken. And then there are a few other ones. I remember the one where Siri was in love with, what's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The granddad.
I heard that they were going to bring the show back, but then I heard that they got canceled or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or, like, they couldn't get the funds. Okay, cool. Is this the secret exit or the normal one? Boop. Alright, this is just the normal one. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna play until it lets me save again, and then I will call it quits.
Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to try and beat the whole second world, but I think it's gonna take like at least another 5 or 10 minutes, and we're getting close to the half-hour mark. Yeah, because this ghost house and the other one both have 2 exits. I'm pretty sure almost every ghost house has 2 exits. I think there's only one that has 1. And I think you can, like, tell when you look on the map, like, oh yeah, this is the one. Okay. I go through here. I don't want that. Nope. That dude is still chasing me. Stop. Stop. I gotta do this thing. No. Give me my cape. Ooh, okay, I think I remember what to do. Okay, so I think I take this. Come on, get a little higher. And then I think I hit this, and then I think I do that.
Nice.
Yeah. There we go. Oh no, it is King Boo. He's really freaking easy. Got him. Mario's Stone Cold Killer.
Can you imagine if you saw a plumber running around with a cape?
That'd be hilarious. Star Road. Okay, yeah. So this is what I was talking about. I will do all of this, but then there's a special world past this one that I might only do like half of it and then say, fuck it, it's too hard. I don't want to do it. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.